In this video, we will see what is meant by commutation in DC generators. What is the need of commutation in DC generators, and what are the major reasons for poor commutation. These are the major things that we will see through this video. Okay, we know that for every rotating machine, the generating voltage is an alternating one. For every rotating electrical machines, the generating voltage is alternating. But for DC generators, we want DC as the output. In order to make it possible, we need a device for DC generators to convert the generated voltage, alternating voltage, into the direct current in the output, that is commutator. In DC generators, split rings are the commutator. So the function of the commutator is to convert the alternating current into direct current for DC generators. For DC motors, we need commutator, but that will convert, or which will helps to give the alternating current to the machine. So here we will see the commutation process in DC generators. Okay. So for that we want a commutator along with the brushes. Here it is split ring commutators. So we know that during the rotation, current will flow in one direction when the armature coil enter the north pole, and that will be in the opposite direction when that armature conductors when coming under the south pole, and this will get again reversed when these armature conductors again coming under the north pole, and that will again reverses when these same conductors are coming under the south pole, and this will be a alternating process, and this will be a rotating process. So the reversal of current will taking place along with the commutator segments along with the bars. Okay, that process is known as commutation process, means the reversal of current from plus I to 0 and then 0 to minus I. So the reversal of current will taking place from minus I to plus I, that is known as commutation process. Okay, a good commutation means the commutation, if the commutation there is no sparking at the brushes. The sparking at the brushes will lead to damage the brush, not only the brushes, but it will damage the commutator segment also. So finally the machine may get completely damaged due to heavy short circuits in the machine parts. Okay, so poor commutation means some reasons which is caused by, that can be mechanical reason or electrical condition. The mechanical condition includes the uneven commutation surface or non-uniform brush pressure. That can, okay, these are the major reasons for the mechanical conditions. The electrical condition, that can be the increased current density in the trailing edge of the brush, or that can be due to reactance voltage in the segments. Okay, so you can understand the commutation process easily by using three figures. I think it is visible for you. So here you can see a first figure. The rotation can be in this direction. Okay, again here you can see three coils: coil 1, coil 2, and coil 3. A, B, C, D will represent the commutator segments. We know that the armature coils are directly connected to the commutator segments, and brushes are connected along with the commutator segments in order to collect the generated voltage in the armature from the armature coil. Okay, we know that the brushes are connected in magnetic neutral axis. So the reversal of current from plus I to minus I will be taking place in the magnetic neutral axis, or simply MNA. Okay, brushes are always connected in MNA. So here we will see that A, B, C and D will represent commutator segments, and here these portions will represent brushes. In the figure A, this brush is under the contact with the commutator segment C, and here we will consider the rotation of the armature coil from left to right. We know that the brushes are the stationary parts and the commutator segments will rotate along with the armature coils so that they will move from left to right, so that we will consider the contact area of the brushes to the commutator segments may move from right to left. So brushes will move from, means that is stationary parts, but they will touch the commutator segments from the right parts to the left parts. The moving of armature conductors will taking place from left to right. So here the brush is in the first figure, the brush is under the segment that is C, and at that time through this commutator segment C, the brush will collect the current from, we can see that the current through the coil that is I, and that will flow through the second coil also, and the brush will collect the current from the second coil that is I through this region, and also they will collect the current from the third coil also, that is also I. So finally I plus I means the current from the second coil and the third coil will collected by the brush through this commutator segment C, that is I plus I, that is 2I. 2I is the net current which is collected by the brush during this time. And during the rotation, we know that this commutation process will take the process of the time required to complete the commutation process. That means the brush will move from this C to the brush will be stationary parts, but it will touch, it will coming in contact with the other commutator segments from this region to this region. That means the contact area of the C commutator segment will decreases, and the contact area of the next commutator segment B will increases. So it will move from this region to here, and so the total time required for this process is known as commutation period or short circuit period. At the time is short circuit period or the commutation time required to complete the commutation is depends on the brush width and commutation peripheral commutator peripheral speed. Okay, we will discuss that. So under the condition, under this condition 2I will be the total current and the machine is rotating, so the contact area of C will decreases and the contact area of B will increases. Here it is 0, contact area of B segment is 0, but it is increasing. At this time we can say that during this period or this time, in the second figure, the brush will collect the current from the first coil, that is I is the current that is flowing from this region to here through the segments, through this segment B, that current will enter to the brush, and also we can say that the current from the third coil, that is I, that will directly flows through the C segment and which is collected by the brush. So the total current will be the current from the first coil and the third coil, that is I plus I, that is 2I will be the net current which is collected by this brush. At this time we can say that there will be no current through this second coil, that is under short circuit condition. That is exactly the commutation process, and during this time the flow of current through the coil will get reversed. If it is delayed, we can say that it is delayed commutation. Normal case, the time required for a short circuit period or time required to reverse the flow of current through a particular coil can be 1 by 500 second. Within that time, the current must reversed in in that particular coil, so that the time required for reversal of current in that coil can be commutation period, that can be 1 by 500 seconds within that second. So during this short circuit period, there will be no current through the second coil. And again, we can say that in the third figure, you can see the brush is moving from this region to completely reaches to the under the segment B. So the contact area of the brush will completely zero, and the brush is under the second brush is under the segment B. At this time, this will collect the current from this coil, that is first coil, that is I, and from the next coil, that is second coil, that is I. So the total current which is collected by this brush will be I plus I, that is 2I will be the total current. Okay, so the function of the brush is to collect the current which is generated in the armature coil, and during the process the current will get reversed during each and every time, and that time is the short circuit period. So based on this, we can say that commutation. What is meant by commutation? Commutation is nothing but a process or the reversal of current in the armature coil. Okay, the reversal of current in the armature coil or the short circuit coil, along with the commutator brushes and commutator and brushes. Okay, so commutation is a process of reversal of, okay, process of, it is a process process of reversal of current in the armature or short circuit coil along with the commutator bars and brushes. Okay, that is the commutation process. And next we will see what are the reasons for the delayed commutation. Delayed commutation means if the reversal of current is not taking place within that specified time, then we can say that it is a poor commutation. That may be due to the sparking occurs at the brushes, and already we discussed that that can be some due to some electrical reasons or mechanical reasons. Reasons can be the large current density at the trailing edge of the brush, or that can be due to the generation of voltage in the commutator segments, or maybe due to the unequal distribution of commutator segments. That can be the mechanical reason. So based on these concepts, we will see what is meant by reactance voltage. Reactance voltage is a major reason for the delayed commutation. That is nothing but we know that the brushes are always connected in magnetic neutral axis, and at that time armature will not cut the main flux. That means no EMF will be there made and at that condition. But due to self induction, some EMF will induce at that point. We know that for every coil, due to the flow of current, some EMF will induce in that conductor, that is self-induced EMF. Due to the self-induced EMF of a particular coil and due to the EMF induced in the neighboring coil, due to the mutual flux, some voltage will induce in that coil, and that is the reactance voltage. Actually, the reactance voltage is one of the reason for the delayed commutation. So the reactance voltage, we can write an equation for the reactance voltage. Okay, reactance voltage reactance voltage E can be equal to L into 2I by Tc for linear commutation. Linear commutation means the commutation is good, means the reversal of current will taking place within the short circuit period. So that is, we can say that good commutation, for good commutation the value of reactance voltage G is equal to L into 2I by Tc, and for the commutation with some spark, that can be 1.11 into L into 2I by Tc. Okay, and the value of Tc is nothing but Tc is the time required for commutation process. That Tc is equal to Wb minus Wm by V, where Wb is nothing but width brush width in centimeter, and Wm is nothing but mica in width of mica insulation. Okay, width of mica insulation, okay, in centimeter. So V is nothing but the peripheral velocity of commutation segment. Peripheral velocity of commutator segment. Okay, peripheral segments in centimeter per second. Okay, you can use this equation to find out the short circuit period for the commutation. Okay, these are the major topics in this video, and in the next video we will see what are the methods that we can adopt to improve the delayed commutation, or that we can use to improve the commutation in DC generators. Okay, thank you.